Good morning. So I was listening to a song last night that struck me as I listened to it. I've heard it before. I don't know why I suddenly heard the words, but I did. It's a song by Misty Edwards that was done a number of years ago and is called Finally I Surrender. And it's the idea of finally surrendering and recognizing that God is the potter and we, or I, am the clay. And as I was listening to it, it it reminded me of not just surrendering, but the idea of finally surrendering. I wonder how many times I've surrendered. How many times have you surrendered? How many times have you balked at things that were going on in your life and challenged God because you didn't like it? You didn't like what was happening. You didn't like what was going on. Maybe what's going on even now you don't like. And so you balk and you fight God. Maybe we have to be reminded that He is the potter and that we are the clay. I mean, after all, if that is true, then doesn't He have the right to form and to shape us into directions that, well, that is His intent for us and not our own? Why do we balk at it? Why do we fight it? Is it because we think we have a better idea? I know different times in my life that I have rebelled. I've rebelled against direction. I've been like a little child having a hissy fit, stomping my feet on the ground, only to realize in hindsight that it was the best thing for me. It was what I needed. It was the direction I needed to go in. A number of years ago, I was asked if I would consider going to a particular church. And I said, no, I don't like them and they don't like me. I don't want to go. Well, laughingly, I wound up there after several months of just being obstinate and finally saying, okay, I'll let my resume go there, but, well, I know they don't want me. Well, they did want me, and I had a wonderful time there, and it was what God wanted. But it took me a while to surrender to that idea. In fact, it was 9 months of balking on my part before I finally said, yes, I will be considered. I'll let myself be considered for that situation. So my challenge simply today is to think about what it is that you're fighting God about. Maybe you have to remember today that He is the potter and you're but just the clay. Maybe that's a good thing to remember. Hey, until next time, God bless.